Hello everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we discovered a very annoying bug. By the way, this person's actually important. Now, it turns out the bug was not in fact the quest's fault. Rather, it's that jail is buggy. It is not the fault of this spell, Stark Reality. It is the jail.
What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the party guests. I don't remember you on the list.
Sure. What can you say about rumors?
Sharina is good with a blade. She knows it, too.
Okay. That kind of person, I suppose. What's Rosentia Galenus?
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray.
Whee! Stereotypes. Ah, that quest. Let's not poke it.
I don't know who you are, and I'm not all that sure about you. But you're dressed for it. Can't imagine dressing up for any other reason. Go on in.
You can also beat his. You can also get his
Yes?
liking of you to, I believe it's 70
Take
or
care.
80, and that works too. Anyway,
Greetings.
so the
to you.
jail doesn't crash this. I'm going to do something.
They say that
Also,
Yeah.
Violence.
break the law on my watch, will.
resist arrest and
Then
run
pay-
away. Now, if you have the quest with that orc out there, yeah, she'll fight for you, and then it gets all awkward. So, we're going to be running through the streets of Leyland completely bare-ass naked. While the guards try and murder us. On the plus side, we'll run very, very fast. Nothing weighs us down. Ow! Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm going the right way. Good. Ow! Ow!
You'll never take me.
Alright, let's just get out of here, shall we? I want to see how many arrows I can take. Turns out quite a few. Let me get away! Thankfully there's a rune stone out here. Why are you still chasing me? I need to find some Delphite. Or I could technically just fireball them, well, flare them down very, very slowly, but that sounds incredibly boring. Yeah, you can see how much my gear helped. Ooh, Nirnroot. Of course, it is possible to cheese this and just drop off all your gear later on, but How are you still chasing me?
Paid the fine!
I couldn't pay the fine. All my money went away because Sanguine is a twat. Is this episode going to be me running naked across the entirety of Cyrodiil until I can get to my stuff at the Shrine of Sanguine? Is that going to be this episode? So I think that may be what this episode is going to turn into. I'm very annoyed by this fact. Stop chasing me! Am I going to find a Daedric Shrine along the way? Seriously? Seriously? I'm going to be spending this episode running naked through the wilds until I can get some armor and get some gold, then running all the way back into a city to pay off my damn fine. And, oh, it's Sheogorath Shrine. How helpful. Please notice the dumb attire. Dang it, I was hoping he'd get stuck there so I could run. Frack you! At least I'll get some landmarks marked along the way, I guess? I don't think the AI is capable of figuring out how to get up here. I'll spend a little time healing myself up. Oh god. That way at least I won't die to some random arrow shot or something. Fort no more. Really? He's fighting Will-O-the-Wisp. Kill the thing that's attacking you before trying to kill me. It would be my suggestion, mate. Maybe that'll tie him up long enough that I can get away and actually fast travel and not have to waste an entire episode running naked across the lands of Cyrodiil. I hate the invisible wall. At least I found the shrine to Sheogorath? This at least I can make go away. Made it go away. Perhaps I'll find out if pitcher plants can drop things. Not so far. Either RNG hates me in regards to pitcher plants, or there's something screwy going on. Alright. Keep on running. Brushing and a running. Drumming a buckshot pumping. Oh, thank Carmack, I can fast travel. Look at how far I ran. I'm basically at Breville. That's how long it took me to actually get away. Ugh. If I could have just, you know, spent my time in prison and not have it crash, that'd be fine, but no. Sanguine, you literally lost me all of my loot. You better have a damn good explanation for this, or I swear I'm going to bust out, open the gates to Oblivion solely so I can get in there and kick your ass.
A rousing success, mortal. And it appears you joined in the festivities as well.
No, I ran away and got
Good
shot.
for you. You need to lighten up a bit.
I got shot!
You'll find your equipment in that chest over there.
Finally.
And here's a little something for your efforts. Maybe we'll celebrate again sometime.
There. If I lost anything, Sanguine, I will come hunt you down and murder you. I don't even care that you're Daedric Prince. I will hunt you down and murder you. Take all. I'm not even overweight with that, even though I'm not having the bonuses from, you know, the armor. That's interesting. Shield of Crusader. Wow. Just like this, I am at 43 armor. $51 armor, 60 armor, 74 armor, 83 armor. Hello, wolf! I desire combat! That was really bad combat. Let's put on my chest piece. Now, the Sanguine Rose basically just summons a Daedra. And a fairly nasty one at that, I'll note. And when I say a Daedra, I mean it's accessing the leveled list. It's not actually a specific Daedra. Black Soul Gem. Still can't do it. Okay. Well, first we're going to the Priory of the Nine. Now, I technically could do Bleaker's Way of the Sanguine Rose, but it's much less reliable than the one that you need, than the one for Vermina, the Skull of Corruption. Alright. After this, I think we're making a stop at an inn.
I'm dead.
Your commander is about a quarter second from apocalyptic rage. The only reason it's a quarter second is because, well, Sanguine did give me a pretty nice item. It's just not one that fits my fighting style very well because other things tend to get in the way and get stabbed. Alright, this is what it looks like, by the way. That's got a really interesting dialogue with Martin. A really interesting one. Please note all the thorns along the handle and the like. But the dialogue with Martin is for when we finish all of the shrines.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, so adjusting my glasses. The Shrine of Namira is... Actually, no, I want to go to an inn first, and then I want to go to the Shrine of Namira. The reason I want to go to an inn first... The Shrine of Namira's requirement is personality less than or equal to 20. Alcohol makes you less personable. Therefore, I need to get blind, stinking, drunk, and Namira will like me.
Any luck? Well, apparently it was... By the divine... Hang on to it for now. I must have 6...
6? How much do I have? Really, how much Shadow Bash wine do I...
Looking for that.
Three
Any
jars,
luck?
okay. Rumors.
The Great Forest was cleared for agriculture around Lake Rumare, but it's mostly wilderness outside of that.
Alright.
Let's do business.
Sell me booze. Do you drain intelligence and willpower? You drain intelligence and willpower. You drain personality. Give me 1 bottle of cheap
Bargain
wine.
at any price.
Really? Only cheap wine
You
here?
drive a hard bargain. Come back. Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Alright. I think I'm going to go and... I think I'm going to need to go and find more inns for more cheap wine to stack all of its buffs until I am so pissed drunk
Hello there.
that I look ugly. So actually, do I have that, the power I got, Secunda's Will, or whatever it is? Sometimes I can spit out a personality one. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make them spit it out. I believe it's based on the days of the week in-game. Oh, I don't know which is which, so it would take...
What can I do?
So it'd be very, very boring,
Have a look at
basically.
my wares. I'm sure there's...
12 cheap wine could do it, but I prefer something a little more expensive just to sate my own ego. Is cheap wine the only one of these that drains personality? Fine, I'll buy 12 bottles of cheap wine.
I appreciate...
My business is going out to get blind, stinking drunk so Daedric Prince will like me. I might try and act blind, stinking drunk, actually, but I would have no real idea how to.
Don't talk to me.
Alright.
Who are you? Why do you invade our place of worship? Surely, you don't think yourself worthy to visit Namira's shrine. I tried the chapels. They're a waste of time.
For what?
A place of blessed darkness. A holy place where we may worship in our wretchedness. Why are you here? You do. You are too pretty to worship in this place. People like you, like to hear you talk. When you are more loathsome, you may return.
Does it tell you the personality's 20 requirement, or just simply say that I must be more loathsome?
Seeing you.
That's attractive. Alright! Current personality, 55. Let's drink an absolute assload of cheap wine!
You dare approach my shrine, child of light? You who walks this plain basking in the light of the warm, cruel sun?
Hello.
Prove to me that you deserve my favor. In anger, my forgotten have lived in peace for many years. They worship me from the dark, basking in their misery and filth. Now, though, some would seek to bring light to their darkness.
Go to the farm.
Priests of Arcay have intruded upon their squalor. I want you to help my forgotten kill these priests of the light. Cast this spell upon the priests. Allow my beloved forgotten to kill the interlopers. When this is done, I shall reward you for your efforts.
Okay. I'm never doing that again. I'm not even sure if that came through comprehensively. So admittedly, if it came through incomprehensibly, that's probably an accurate description of drunkenness, you know? What, I actually don't have enough magicka to do. Oh, it's because I'm stupid right now. I'll wait an hour and stop being drunk. Sleep it off, you know? I can just cast Namira's Shroud. That's what interesting about the way Namira's Shroud works. It only works here. If you try and use it to shut off... Wow, that was so clipping. If you try and use it to shut off other torches, it just goes... No, thanks. Sorry. I don't feel like it today. Which is kind of interesting to me. I mean, I can understand how it works, but it'd be interesting if you could, you know, have it... Fuck me, I'm getting away. Don't want to get in a fight right now. I'm kind of annoyed anyway. Because, well, I had to spend a good 15 minutes running naked through the wilderness to outrun the men chasing me with swords. I mean, I probably could have killed them if I tried. Just kited around and threw flares until they all dropped dead, or at least kited them all around and threw flares until one of them dropped dead and then stole their weapons and armor to kill the rest of them, but... that would have netted me a lot of infamy and taken a lot longer, and then generally a pain in the ass. Not worth it, in my opinion. Now we are at Enga! Let's go in! The fact that it auto-saves whenever you go in a dungeon is such a nice touch over Morrowind, I have to say. Now, don't kill anyone here. I believe the Forgotten are hostile. But if you kill them, Namiro gets super pissy and you fail the quest.
Bringer of light, bless these wretches that they may see the path to your the darkness you must protect me. Arcade, protect me! By the light!
Now if Forgotten died because of the Arcade Priest, no one cares. Also, don't equip a torch, you will get murdered. They don't carry special torches, don't bother with them. They're useless. They'll always be out and they won't do anything because of the spell. Now, I was about to say I wish there was a spell that could restore my magicka. Then I realized that is a very bad idea and probably should not be used. Because, you know, spells are supposed to cost magicka.
Guide me through these times, that I may once again see your light. Though the darkness
You know what? I got a ton of these. Like, I probably have a literal ton of these.
comes, I feel no fear. In your glory, bring us to the light. By the light. Okay. By the light, by the light. But save me, Lord. Save me, Lord. Save me, Lord.
Now he's been beaten to death, and the Forgotten were not hostile. I had thought they were. Turns out, no, I'm just silly. Does this priest have anything interesting? He has aqua silk robes and an iron mace, like the other one did. Coffin's got some gold. At least that's not bad. Honestly, I don't really use this place for loot. As far as I am aware... Please emphasize that. As far as I am... Whoa. Okay, for the real lore nerds out there, what does that say? Like, I know the Oblivion symbol itself. What does those 6 letters say? Is it an Easter egg, or is that actually something?
Okay. Protect and keep these
Kill
wayward
it.
souls.
Kill it!
Mistress, by the light. No.
Don't mind me, I'll just be here picking locks. Hey, gold!
By the light. No.
How's your morning?
By the light. By the light. No.
By the light, by the light,
Arcade,
no.
protect me.
Arcade did not protect you, you were beaten to death. Go away. A coffin with a jeweled amulet, some more gold. I'm not getting a bad gold supply here, honestly. Not an amazing one, but... it's not bad. Whoa, combat music. Ooh, a button. And, oh. Oh. Do those mean something? Because if they mean something, I'm now worried. Both of those are quite valuable and decently lightweight. Let's use these spell books, shall we? Well, one's a spell book, one isn't, but you get my point. Greater Bound Armor Tome! Wow, Cryas, Boots, Gauntlets, and Greaves. Everything but the helmet for 30 seconds. That's nice. What's Master Zorium's tail? Hand-to-hand skill. I don't remember anything about that, so it's probably not very interesting. You know what? I don't remember if these wraiths count towards the quest, so I'm going to save. I'm going to kill it. If it doesn't count. Oh god. And I'm getting a "you fail!" So I'm probably okay. And there we go. Ooh, do I have that? No, I don't. Okay, you can have my journeyman one. I'll take that expert one, thank you. Helmet's not worth it. This entire expedition just became worth it. That's a lot of money I just saved.
Okay. Take that. I want my friend. More business than you.
Okay. Protect and keep these.
I was playing very careful there, because if you kill the priests, Namir will get very pissy at you. He only wants his Forgotten to do the deed. When the light dies, you die. sacrificial table. Interesting. I wonder if that's what, if the words in it mean something like dead or death then.
Go! Go! Okay, go!
All the priests are okay or dead, but I don't actually see the next bit. I should return to the shrine. Okay. So I get what is a rather good item. In Skyrim, the Ring of Ymira, what you get from this is pretty bad. What it does is let you eat corpses, like you have the cannibalism perk in Fallout. This isn't very useful. Everyone will hate you if you do it, because it turns out eating dead people is considered really freaky. I am not surprised whatsoever that happened, but
You have cleansed my followers' perfect darkness. The forgotten are free to wallow in their misery.
Oh.
Take my ring. Let it bring pain to others who would wish it upon you. Ymira blesses you.
Okay. The Ring of Ymira is good. Here. 12% reflect damage and 10% reflect spell. It's just a flat upgrade over my base Ring of Retribution. Let's dispose of our loot, shall we? And finally get rid of that base Ring of Retribution that we've hung on to for... I think before we even started double-digit episodes, I got that thing. It was really early on. Dang, I don't even remember how early on it was, honestly. Also need to sell off all of my cheap wine. 6 hours will take it to 10 a.m. or so. Well, 9:51, but 9:51 and 10 are basically the same thing, due to how the time works. Hello.
It's my pleasure. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to
Dwarven
suit you.
longsword. Anything vaguely interesting? Oh, repair hammers again! Yes!
That's a good...
Hooray, hooray! I found some hammers.
You got a great deal. That seemed...
Shield of Retributive Strike. That's what it's named. It's not Shield of Retributive. It just can't fit the whole name on the screen. Interesting thing to learn, but I don't care. I do care about those potions, though. They're quite useful. Get rid of those and I'll actually get angry. And you can buy that Greater Tome and Master Zorium's Tale.
A fine transaction. That's a good deal.
I know I read that, so I can get rid of that and save some weight. I can get rid of that and
A good
save some
price
weight.
for a good customer.
You know, if I dump all these things into a box, how much weight would that take off me? Because I don't need most of these. Like, there's probably a good 4 or 5 pounds of paper in my inventory. You know what? Let's take a bit of a break from the usual adventuring. Let's go shopping.
Get your Black Horse Courier here.
Now, where is it? First edition, the Copious Coin Purse, Rindier's Staves, Office of Imperial Commerce, Edgar's Discount Spells, Divine Elegance, Mystic Emporium, Slash and Smash, the Gilded Carafe. You're who I'm looking for, and I know
Hello
exactly
again.
why.
You're more... Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Do you have an expert thing? You have an expert mortar and pests. Really? Really?
Be seeing you.
Ah, there's the main ingredient. If you swing here, and then you swing around here, and then you swing to the right, you'll find the other alchemy shop in the Imperial City, the main ingredient.
You have my ear.
I still love this.
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
It's the closest I can do to bowing towards that old thing.
Any friend of the
What do you say about Thornir? Ogair, Georg?
Well, maybe Thorinir wasn't responsible for digging up those corpses. But good riddance to his insane prices. Nice job.
What do you say about the city?
If I don't have what you need, try Claudette Perrick at the Gilded Carafe. That's right here in the Market District.
Alright.
The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
Really?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Really? Okay, you've got some stuff from Oblivion, so I'll be mildly impressed with that, but...
Good day.
Damn it, man. Sell something at expert level already.
Get your Black Horse courier here.
Where else do I know that that'll sell me? Most mages guilds will have an alchemist, if I remember correctly. So, I guess let's go to Coral, see if their mages guild will sell me alchemy things. I would like to get out expert alchemy, and that's something that I can do in the midst of all of the to break up the monotony of all these Daedric quests. I still need Clavicus Vial, Molokoth, Moleg Ball, and I found Sheogorath, but he needs an odd set of requirements, in that he needs yarn, a lesser soul gem, and lettuce. Yes, lettuce, the plant. I have a lesser soul gem, but the lettuce and the yarn are going to be a bit more annoying. Mostly the yarn. It doesn't actually show up all that much. Maybe Northern Goods and Trade will have some.
The news has not been heard it said in Ultra Heaven.
Well, that was easy. I just need to buy some lettuce, and I'll be able to do the Sheogorath.
Good afternoon.
There's lettuce right there.
I hope I can...
What are your rumors?
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very personal to her.
What, did the Countess have an affair?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
That's probably a little much, isn't it? Well, I could go for 8 repair hammers, which I probably should have bought at a cheaper price, but whatever.
A bargain at any price. Good day.
Oh, the Argonian account. So if you need this as a skill book, there it is. Makes sense. That's in a house with 2 Argonians. Let's go buy some lettuce. And then we can go off to the Mage's Guild and hunt. Though Concrozier should have some lettuce, it is an inn, and lettuce is a food-type alchemical ingredient.
For Lord Dagon.
Whoa!
Am I supposed to... Greeting, yes?
I understand. Good
Hail,
friend,
sir.
this is an honor.
I'm going to have to find his house after this. We're taking a bit of a break, ladies and gents.
I hope
What do you say about
the
Coral?
guard can hold off the Daedra. But you think about what happened to Kvatch and you can't help but worry.
Don't worry, we're going to be solving that problem eventually.
Farewell.
You're
Welcome to the Oak and...
Thank
Have a
you
look
for
at
not
my wares.
dying.
I'm sure there's something to suit
Do you have any lettuce? I need lettuce.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. Be seeing you.
Alright, what was your name? Hugo Ballet.
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
What?
It sounds like the... It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy.
What?
In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye.
They're Transformers?
Want to hear about it?
I'll listen, I guess. Transformers are cool.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows? My story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization.
Uh-oh.
He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly.
The guards are right there.
He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family, and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family.
Duh.
Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
What do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
Okay. What is the item and what do you trade in?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things.
He really is part of the Thieves Guild.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, then he got greedy. The rest is history. Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself. I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
Now I'm suspicious.
Beware.
If you turn out to be trying to pull a double cross on me, Foss Asules, I'm going to stab you. Now where were we? We were looking for a dead man. We had found Hugo Bellet. Right. Let's go give that place a look. Hello, Reyna, with Kazoon and Bailey. Alright, here's the house. Let's go in. My, he was as dreary a person as he was a monstrous person, given he served the Mythic One. I'll take his race, I guess. He also had a basement. I'm willing to bet that's full of horrible stuff. That's always where you find horrible things in basements. Horrible things in fiction. Basements. Just... they're always full of some horrible monster. Ooh, lockpick. Some horrible monster or another. I almost feel bad about robbing this man if it weren't for the fact that, you know, he was a Mythic Dawn cultist. Why keep calipers in an hourglass under his table? Maybe calipers represent tweezers and he was plucking things out from under his toes? I can see that happening. I've done that a couple of times myself. Go to the basement. Also, this is a very dark house, which is why I'm using this torch. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Some unusually small barrels, but I'm not sure if those are a normal model that I haven't seen for a while, or if they're just, you know, actually unusually small, if that makes any sense. Wooden door average. Another lock. This man did not want people getting down here, which makes sense because he was a cultist. Human body parts! Lovely. Some alchemical equipment, which I suppose isn't bad. Two chests that count as stealing. By the way, higher skill makes them go up faster. Also, I should talk to a guard and get my bounty revoked. That was not really worth it. Never mind. Decent value, I guess. Alright. Cultist lair ransacked. I was hoping for like another cultist to be down there so I could have a cool fight, but no. Alright, let's go find a guard, tell him, okay, hey, we assaulted the Countess of Leyawiin. Here's my money, please don't stab me.
Stop! Here's the procedure. We go to the castle.
Alright, your Countess wanted the thing. By the way, did that jeweled amulet count as stolen? No, it did not, because of magical logic. Let's find your Countess and see if I can talk to them about the stolen thing. If it was their virginity, it's going to be a very awkward conversation.
Hey.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat.
Coral!
But I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Coral! That kills people. Alright. What do you think of Okato?
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being.
Alright. What are your rumors?
Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair.
Usually.
In the East, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself.
Investigation?
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me.
You have no idea.
It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting.
Alright.
The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
Fuck yes.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
Alright.
Good luck, investigator.
Bear pelts. Meh. This is what I think it is, though. No, that's a wolf pelt. I need a lion pelt for something later down the road, but... brandy. Interesting. Brandy next to the alembic. I think I know what they made the brandy with.
Let's see. Yes? I was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing.
Makes sense. What are your rumors?
Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep.
I don't know. I've never tried dog. I do like sheep, though.
You too.
Greetings, investigator.
Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral.
Alright.
They say someone finally laid poor Lord Vlindrel's shade to rest. Oh,
Hi.
that's good. He's been hunting these hills for far too long.
Yeah, the poor guy finally got put down.
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
I'm the Divine Crusader. Your etiquette can get a sword up its ass.
My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
Is this you or it's Orgnolf? Or maybe it's someone else.
Fare thee well.
Hello.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
I never say anything. I just think words at you. What are your rumors?
I read one of Castas Scribonia's books not long ago. Terrible stuff, if you ask me, but some folks seem to like it.
Okay.
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me.
You're hostile.
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. Who do you think you are questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions.
Soon? Well, you're hostile. It's a skill book. History of Talara, version 5. I'm not sure if that's a skill book or not. That? Oh my. That's valuable. Private quarters. I'm allowed in here.
Good to see you.
Yes?
Bigger rumors.
You know, Bongond has some fine horses for sale over at the Grey Mare. Too bad he's such a pushy man.
Yeah.
I don't trust you enough. Go ahead.
Wow.
That'll get you something. That'll get you something. I don't... we'll see. See, every little bit helps. I don't... Goodbye.
Do I have a charm spell in here somewhere? Because, ow! No, that's calm, not charm.
Hi. You really fought Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening.
Channel?
But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling.
So it's probably Channel.
As far as
or
Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the
we have a
Countess.
location.
He
Investigate.
just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since. Bye.
There's that guy, but
Hail,
apparently there's
sir.
someone over here, too.
Hello. Hello. The stolen painting was of Count Volga.
Oh.
Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
Okay, I have two other topics.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep.
Okay.
From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
And the investigation
Yes,
says?
I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. Until your return.
Great Hall and private quarters. To private quarters.
Oh. Yes? Now that'll... See, was that... The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville.
Oh?
It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground.
2 people said that it was raining.
Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away.
All right.
After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. Orgnolf.
Hello.
I should investigate that, West Tower, I think it was. Private quarters, private quarters, private quarters, outside. I bet the outside leads to the West Tower. If it does... Unless I probably should just check that just in case, you know? Southwest, west... That's the West Tower, I'm willing to bet. Right over there.
I'm listening.
Looks like you're handy with a blade. I'm Bitnep.
What are your rumors?
I think Rena Bruyant may actually love dogs more than her husband.
That's
strange
interesting
couple,
mental
those
images.
two.
Yes, yep, that is a thing. Okay. Gather clues.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower.
Yeah, they're heading towards the West Tower.
When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
So it's Ogrel for Channel, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Take care.
The West Tower is the important part now.
Greetings,
We
sir.
need to get to there.
How are you today?
Now, is this the West Tower? Nothing obvious. There's some booze. Door to the West Tower! Ah! Search the place. Small amounts of gold, but nothing I really care for, because I don't want to be caught stealing and all that. Ah, that's interesting. They hid that door. That's suspicious. Someone's a painter. There's cheap wine, too. Give me none of them, though. Both of them drank wine.
Hello. until your return.
Let's look at the clues. A painting in the West Tower. Also, the Great Hall is apparently a thing. Where is the... Let's go to the Great Hall. Take a look around, see if we can find any paint or anything suspicious like that. They were eating, so I need to find the eating area of the Great Hall. Paint-stained carpet.
You again? Oh. Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
So both Orgnolf and the lady were in this room.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
Interesting. I should probably look for more paint stains then.
Good afternoon. Hail, sir.
How are you? Okay, you? I've been better. You know, Bangan has some fine horses for sale over at the Grey Bear. Too bad he's such a pushy man. It's true. Some fine horses he has. Really? Farewell.
None of those are readable. A brush jar is suspicious, but not... Whoa, whoa. I thought I'm going to find a smoking gun.
You look like someone who's comfortable.
You're not even part of this. We're going to search your room just in case.
Hello again. Until your return.
She does have paintings in her room.
Any luck yet?
No. I need to find Orgnolf. I reckon I need to find Orgnolf's room. Alright, Did I check her carpets? That one's fine. The bed doesn't have anything.
Any luck yet?
Let's see if this is right. I think it's Chanel. The painting, sure, like, drunk man could have gotten
Hello.
it. Alright.
Are you accused?
Yes, I am.
You have strong evidence, but until your return.
I'll convince you by
Hello.
slapping you in the face with magic.
Are you? You have strong. Please, go on. That will get you something. Are
Fine.
you? Very well. I confess to the crime, but please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous.
Of the Countess?
I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me.
Alright.
I am undone.
Remember, kids, if you need someone to confess, throw money at them and then influence their brain with magic. That results in completely unbiased testimony.
Greet. Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results.
You won't believe
Whom
me.
did you accuse? I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question.
Yep.
She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed.
All right.
But she is never to set foot in Coral again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it.
Really?
Farewell.
It's not bad, but... Looks like she's an amateur alchemist. Keyword, amateur. The 5 songs doesn't actually... But does this actually include the 5 songs, or is it just... So it doesn't actually include the songs, okay.
Welcome back, my friend.
You can find the actual songs somewhere, I believe, but... That's not here. Whoa! Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently playing Whodunit is very interesting to the point that I have completely lost track of time. It is an hour and 8 minutes in. We've only gotten 1 Daedric quest done this episode. 2 if you count the running naked through the hills at the start of this episode. So, next time we're going to be going to the other Daedric shrines. In fact, let's leave this off at Sheogorath's shrine. Shall we? All the way down here. Just right there, across from that little lump in the river. One that looks vaguely like a kidney. Just go to the east of that. East of the kidney is Sheogorath. Completely sensible. And completely insane as well. Which is very fitting for Sheogorath, really. Completely sensible, completely insane. Wabba-dibba-doo and all that rot. Alright, so... If you have questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or on the threads on Spaceballs and sufficient vlogs that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye!